Section 6. The cost approach to value, estimating depreciation. Learning objectives. 1. Define depreciation. 2. List 3 primary causes of depreciation. 3. Explain the difference between curable and incurable depreciation. 4. Explain the 2 indirect methods used to measure depreciation. Number 5. Explain the 3 direct methods used to measure depreciation. And number 6. Explain the basic age-life concepts. A. Depreciation definitions. It refers to text chapter 10, page 257. Number 1. Depreciation is defined as the difference between cost new of a property and its market value. Number 2. Loss in value from all causes except depletion. Number 3. Not at all related to accounting depreciation. Number 4. Depreciation is no longer referred to as accrued depreciation in appraisal. 3. Primary causes of depreciation refers to text chapter 10, pages 259 to 261. Number 1. Physical deterioration. A. Normal wear and tear from use and exposure to the elements. B. Sometimes referred to as deferred maintenance. C. Can be curable or incurable. Number 2. Functional obsolescence. A. Loss in value from changes in consumer tastes and preferences. B. Can be caused by a need for modernization. C. Can be caused by super adequacy. D. Can be curable or incurable. Number 3. External economic obsolescence. In A. Loss in value caused by any and all outside factors, including location. B. Usually considered incurable. C. Curable and incurable depreciation. Number 1. Depreciation is curable if the value of the property is increased by more than the cost to cure. Number 2. Depreciation is incurable if the value of the property is increased less than the cost to cure. D. 2 indirect methods used to measure depreciation. Refers to text chapter 10, pages 262 to 272. Number 1. Sales comparison method. A. Requires comparable sales of property similar to the subject. B. Subtract land value from the sales price of the comps to estimate the value of the depreciated improvements. C. Compare depreciated value of improvements with the replacement cost to estimate the new percentage of depreciation in the subject improvements. D. Estimate the typical amount of depreciation found in the comparables. And E. Apply the typical rate of depreciation to the subject property. Review the 6 steps of using the sales comparison method on page 263 in the IAAO textbook. Example, sales comparison. Property A is a 1,200 square foot average quality wood frame single family residence with an RCN of $52,236. This property sold in December 2013 for $56,000. The appraisal district land value as of January 1st, 2014 is $15,000. The improvements were built 20 years ago and the effective age is considered similar to the actual age. Step 1. Building value. RCNLD. $56,000 confirmed sale price. Less $15,000 appraised land value for a new RCNLD of $41,000. Step 2. RCN of building. $43.53, the RCN per square foot from cost schedule, times, is that 1.2 or
No,
1,200? Okay, times 1,200 building.
You wouldn't live in a 1.2 square foot house.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay, it's okay.
So 43.53 times the 1,200, which is building square footage. Oh no, I see. Which equals $52,236 building RCN. Step 3, amount of building depreciation, $52,236 building RCN less the $41,000 for RCNLD. And then That equals $11,236 amount of building depreciation. Then step 4, percentage of building depreciation is $11,236 divided by $52,236, which is equal to 0.215 or 21.5% depreciation. Comparison calculation. Step 1, annual rate of depreciation. 0.215 divided by 20 years is equal to 0.01075 per year.
Yeah, up in the problem, it says the improvements were built 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And it says the effective age is considered similar to the actual age.
Yeah. Step 2, total depreciation for 20-year-old improvements. 20 years times 0.01075 equals 0.215 or 21.5%. Students should now complete the student activity. I'm not reading that. Number 2, income capitalization method refers to text chapter 10, pages 268 to 269. A, capitalize income of comparable property into a value estimate. B, deduct the value of the site to get indicated value of the improvements. C, compare indicated value of improvements with replacement cost. D, RCN less or minus the remaining value equals the depreciation. Here is an example. Income capitalization. A comparable property has an RCN of $150,000. Based on income and expense analysis, the appraiser determines the NOI is $15,000 per year. The appropriate capitalization rate is 12%. The land value is estimated to be $5,000. Step 1. Capitalized value of the property, $15,000 NOI divided by 12% cap rate equals $125,000. Step 2. Present building value.
Next page.
Yeah. $125,000
property
value less $5,000 for land value equals $120,000 for present building value. Step 3. Amount of depreciation. $150,000 RCN less the $120,000 present building value equals $30,000 for the amount of depreciation. Step 4. Percent of depreciation, $30,000 amount of depreciation divided by $150,000 RCN equals 0.20 or 20%. E. The direct methods used to measure depreciation refers to text chapter 10, pages 272 to 299. Basic age life concepts, referring to text chapter 10, pages 272 to 275. Number 1, total economic life. Number 1, estimated period that a property may be profitably used. Number 2, the sum of effective age and remaining economic life. Number 2, effective age. Number 1, not necessarily the actual chronological age of the property. Number 2, the age of the improvement indicated by its present condition. Number 3, if property is well maintained, then effective age is less than actual age. Number 4, if property is below average condition, then effective age is greater than actual age. Number 3, remaining economic life. Number 1, estimated period until the property becomes economically valueless. Number 2, number of years that the property is expected to have economic value. Number 4, economic age life method. A, straight line form of depreciation. B, total depreciation is equal to effective age divided by total economic life. C, when applied in mass appraisal, known as lump sum method. This is problem. Property number 1 has an RCN of $75,000. The effective age is 12. The economic life is 40. So percent depreciated is 12 divided by 40, which is equal to 0.30.
Or effective age divided by economic life.
Okay. And you take the 75,000 multiplied by the 0.30 equals depreciation of $22,500. On property number 2, the RCN is equal to $75,000. The effective age is 25. The economic life is 40. So the percent depreciated is 25 divided by 40, which is equal to 0.625. So you take that multiplied by the 75,000 equals the depreciation of $46,875.
Will she do it?
Number 5, modified economic age life method. A, estimate curable physical and functional obsolescence. B, deduct curable physical functional items from replacement cost. C, use age life method to estimate depreciation of the incurable items. D, total depreciation equals curable items plus incurable items equals A plus C.
Can you believe? That's pretty much it for depreciation in the textbook, but in description. But here's the problem.
So we're going to read this problem. You estimate your subject property's RCN as $65,000. It needs painting, which will cost $2,000. The carpet needs to be replaced, which will cost $5,000. Painting makes up $1,200 of RCN. Carpeting makes up $4,500 of RCN. The property currently has an effective age of 15 years. Curing these problems will reduce the effective age to 8 years. The property's economic life is 40 years. What is the total depreciation? What is the estimated improvement value?
Okay.
The RCN for curable items.
Did you read the whole problem?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay, I'm sorry.
The RCN for curable items, cost to cure painting is $1,200. The depreciation amount is $2,000 given in the problem.
No, read it. Okay. Yeah, all right. Go ahead.
The RCN for cost to cure for carpet is $4,500 and the depreciation amount is $5,000. So the total curable depreciation RCN amount is $5,700 and the curable depreciation total is $7,000. So the remaining incurable items, to figure those out, you take the total RCN of $65,000 as stated in the problem, and you subtract the RCN of curable items of $5,700.
The painting and the carpet.
Yes, and that gives you the RCN remaining incurable items of $59,300, and you're going to multiply that by the depreciation percentage, which is your 8 effective years reduction from the 40-year economic life as stated in the problem.
8 divided by 40.
Which is equal to 0.20.
20%.
And so that times the $59,300 is equal to $11,860 for incurable depreciation. So your depreciation is, you take the $11,860 and add it to the $7,000 listed above, and your total depreciation is $18,860. So your estimated improvement value is your RCN of $65,000 less the depreciation of $18,860, which is equal to $46,140.
So your RCN less depreciation is $65,000 RCN minus the depreciation $18,860 equals $46,140.
I just said that.
But I'm saying it so I can learn it. Okay. Read the
Number 6, observed condition breakdown method. Estimate curable and incurable forms of physical deterioration. B, estimate curable and incurable forms of functional obsolescence. C, estimate external obsolescence. D, total depreciation equals A plus B plus C. And E, the most complete and accurate method of estimating depreciation F, time consuming and not suited for mass appraisal. To mass appraisal.
Okay. Let's pause.